Hello everyone! In today's video tutorial I will show you how to crochet this two-sided mosaic zigzag pattern. As you can see, the design is on both sides. It's my created technique. I came up with this idea in 2022 and it's the second pattern created using this technique and my first video tutorial. I hope you enjoy it. For today's video tutorial, I will be using lightweight yarn. We need two colors and 4mm crochet hook. The yarn I used for my pattern sample. You can find all information in the pattern description. I will add the link in the description box below. We will start our project with long tail foundation chain. In our color 1, you can choose any color you want. The color 1 will be the pattern color for side 1 and background color for side 2, and the color 2 will be the pattern color for side 2 and background color for side 1. We need to work multiples of 10. And when you are happy about the length of your chain, just add 3 more stitches and we are ready. Cut the yarn fast enough. Row 1, side 1, color 1, slip knot, and this row will be just single crochet all across. We just have to be sure you leave these two nice V unworked. We will be using them for our double border. So we are working into the back part of our long tail foundation chain. The first stitch is standing single crochet and then single crochet all across. And at the end of the row, we cut the yarn and before we move to row 2, we turn our work. Row 2, side 2, color 2, slip knot, standing center single crochet. So for two-sided overlay mosaic crochet, we have to insert the hook into the center of the stitch from both sides. Here the first stitches are a bit difficult, but then it gets easier. So just as a regular overlay mosaic crochet, we are working one row in one color, then we change to another one. Except here we have some differences. So here it is the difference that for this two-sided overlay mosaic crochet, we are working front loop single crochet stitches. This row will be front loop single crochet all across. So for this technique, and single crochet and double crochet are worked as front loop only. And the last stitch also will be center single crochet. So you have to insert the hook in between these two legs of the stitch. Here the first row is difficult, then it's easier. Don't make these stitches too tight, because we will be working double body into these stitches. And as usual, at the end of the row, we cut the yarn and we turn our work. Do not forget to turn your work. Row 3, color 1, side 1. Every row we start with a slip knot, and the first stitch on every row will be standing center single crochet. So just be sure your hook comes in and comes out in between two legs of the stitch. So we have nice edge, and it will be easy for us to work a double border. The pattern repeat starts with one front loop double crochet, we skip the stitch behind, and 9 front loop single crochet. This is our pattern repeat. So work these stitches till the end of the row, and I will meet you there. I will work one more repeat. So 1 front loop double crochet, 9 front loop single crochet. And after you completed all repeats, the last stitch will be front loop double crochet, and our edge stitch, as always, center single crochet. Turn your work. Row 4, color 2, side 2. We will be repeating row 3. We'll be doing exactly all the same. First stitch, standing center single crochet, and the first stitch will be double crochet. And as you can see here, we have 2 loops available, so you can work your double crochet through both loops. 9 front loop single crochet. So this is our pattern repeat. 1 double crochet, 9 front loop single crochet. Repeat the stitches till the end of the row. And after you complete all repeats, the last stitch will be double crochet. And our edge stitch, as always, center single crochet. So you can see both sides are the same. So after you completed row 4, we end our work. Row 5, color 1, side 1. This is the first row of our pattern repeat, which will be rows 5 to 18. Standing center single crochet. 2 double crochet. So for the first one we have 2 loops available. You can work through both loops. 1 more double crochet, only front loop. 7 front loops single crochet. And 1 more double crochet. So this is our 10 stitches pattern repeat. Work all these stitches till the end of the row, and I will meet you there. And after you completed all repeats, the last stitch will be double crochet, and we are finishing the row with center single crochet. Then your work. Row 6, side 2, color 2. We will be repeating row 5. So our pattern repeat is 2 double crochet, and as you can see from this side, both loops are available, so you can work through both loops. 7 front loop single crochet. And 1 double crochet. Continue these stitches till the end of the row. And the last stitch after you complete all repeats will be double crochet and finish with our edge stitch, center single crochet. Then your work. Row 7, side 1, color 1, standing center single crochet. Our pattern repeat starts with 3 double crochet, five front loop single crochet, two front loop double crochet. Whenever you see both loops available, work through both of them. This is our pattern repeat. Work the stitches till the end of the row. So and the last stitch after you complete all repeats will be 1 double crochet, edge stitch, center single crochet, then you work and repeat all the same using your color 2. Then you work. Row 9, side 1, color 1, standing center single crochet, our pattern repeat starts with 1 front loop single crochet, 3 double crochet, three front loop single crochet, three double crochet. This is our pattern repeat, so work the stitches till the end of the row. So After you complete all repeats, the last stitch will be front loop single crochet and our edge stitch, as always, center single crochet. Turn your work and repeat all the same for row 10 using your color 2. After you complete row 10, turn your work again. And we are ready to start row 11. So side 1, color 1, standing center single crochet, the pattern repeat starts with 2 front loop single crochet, 3 double crochet, 1 front loop single crochet, 3 double crochet, and 1 front loop single crochet. So this is our pattern repeat. Work all these stitches till the end of the row. And after you completed all repeats, the last stitch will be 1 front loop single crochet. Our edge stitch, as always, center single crochet, turn your work and repeat the same row in your color 2. Turn your work, row 13, side 1, color 1, standing center single crochet, the pattern repeat starts with 3 front loop single crochet, 5 double crochet, 2 front loop single crochet. So this is our pattern repeat. Work the stitches till the end of the row. After you completed all repeats, the last stitch will be 1 front loop single crochet, and then the edge stitch, center single crochet. Turn your work, and for row 14, repeat row 13 in your color 2. Turn your work And we are ready to start row 15, working from our side 1 in our color 1. Standing center single crochet. The pattern repeat starts with 4 front loop single crochet. 3 double crochet. 3 front loop single crochet. This is our pattern repeat, so work these stitches till the end of the row. The last stitch after you complete all repeats will be front loop single crochet, followed by edge stitch, center single crochet, then your work, and for row 16 repeat row 15 in your color 2. Then your work, we are ready to start row 17 from our side 1 color 1. Standing center single crochet, and for this row we will work 1 front loop double crochet, 4 front loop single crochet all across. So 1 double crochet, 4 front loop single crochet, again 1 double crochet, 4 front loop single crochet. And like this till the end of the row. And after you complete all repeats, the last stitch will be front loop double crochet, and our edge stitch, as always, center single crochet, so this is the last repeated row from side 1. What we have to do now, we have to turn your work, repeat the same row in our color 2, row 18 completed from side 2. So what we have to do now, after you complete rows 1 to 18, to continue the pattern, you have to repeat rows from 5 to 18 just as many times as you want until you are happy of the size of your project. And I will show you how to work these 2 last rows of your project. We will be replacing this double crochet with single crochet, so we do not start here new zigzag from one side and from another side. Let me show you. So how to work row 17 when you are finishing your project. These are the last rows of your project. So here we finished with row 16 and row 17, standing center single crochet, 5 front loop single crochet, one double crochet, 4 front loop single crochet. So we work this row like this only when we are finishing our project. This is our pattern repeat. Work these stitches till the end of the row. And the last stitch, after you complete all repeats, will be front loop single crochet. And edge stitch, as always, center single crochet. So as you can see, the difference is that we do not start here new zigzag. So now what we have to do, turn your work and repeat this same row from side 2. Here it is. That's how it looks like when we are working the last rows of your project. And now the only thing what is left to do before we move to the border is, this is optional, to add one row of single crochet in your color 1. This is just for the color balance, so we finish with the same color. Also, with this extra row, we will have odd number of rows, which help us if we want to work more stitch border. For this row, you can work all single crochet through both loops, just all single crochet across. Here we are ready to move to our double border, and I will just quickly remind you how we're doing it. Before we start our double border, I always recommend placing the stitch markers into the first and last stitch on the last row and our long tail foundation chain. Why we are doing this? When we will be working the first round of our double border from both sides, we will be skipping these stitches when working on top and on the bottom. We are not skipping this stitch when working on the sides. This is the important step, and I forgot to mention it in my video tutorial, Double Body Easy Start 3 Magic Steps, so I'm mentioning it now. I will add the link for a full video tutorial so you can watch it if you are not familiar with this technique that I created years ago. And what will be different when doing double border for two-sided overlay mosaic crochet? Pretty much everything will be the same. When I'm working regular overlay mosaic crochet, I always start my double border from the back side, top right corner. Here, starting with a standing single crochet, working into this stitch, the edge stitch. We will be working into these edge stitches, and we start right here. Let me show you a couple stitches. So we start with standing single crochet right into these stitches, into this one stitch is the very last one, the edge stitch. As it is two-sided overlay mosaic crochet, there is no actually difference. You start your border on side 1 or side 2, whatever you prefer. Then chain one corner, and as I said, here where we placed the stitch marker, we will be skipping this stitch when working the first round only on top and on the bottom. We are not working into this stitch. And here on the top we will be working front loop only. So the other loop we leave for another side of the border. Here again at the end we will be skipping this stitch, and here working at the edge into every edge stitch. Again here up to the very last one, and we will be skipping this one when we'll be working here on the bottom, and here again only one loop. So when you work here from one side as many rounds as you want, work the same from another side, and then we close the border. So this is very short. It's the full video tutorial in the link here. And I believe that's all what I wanted to show you for this video tutorial. I believe you enjoy it. I hope so. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.